Well, at the moment we've started with the construction of all the infrastructure for MeerKAT, and if you look at all the infrastructure, the scope is basically we've just built a new power line to site. We're busy upgrading the substation in Carnarvon, and all of that will be completed by December this year. And then we've got our full power requirement available for MeerKAT, which is 2.5 megawatts. And then we've also installed the optic fibre link to the site, which is basically strung on the power line, so that gives us remote connectivity from Cape Town, and all the control happens from Cape Town. And then we've started the construction of all the roads. In fact, the roads will be completed in the next month or so. So that basically gives access to the MeerKAT dishes. We're busy installing all the power cabling, the fibre ducting, and we'll be pulling through the fibre that, in terms of the power distribution to site and data connectivity. And then we've also started with the construction of all the MeerKAT buildings. So if you remember Clairefontaine, when you came past, it's about 80 kilometres from here. We're building new workshops, stores there, and new offices for our technicians. And then on site we're extending our manufacturing facilities for the dishes. So basically the dish will be assembled and integrated at the site complex, and then the dishes will be transported to the site and installed on site. And then we've got what I call the power, or sort of the heart of the whole radio telescope, which is this array-processor building. And that's really our on-site data center, which receives all the data from the dishes, processes the data, and then transmits it on the optic fibre link to Cape Town. That will be completed by December next year. So it's quite a rigorous construction program. And then adjacent to the array processor building, we're putting an on-site power facility, and that facility will basically provide all the uninterrupted power and backup power, as well as primary power to the dishes, in fact to the whole site. Apart from that, we're also building a all-weather landing strip on site, which is going to be completed by December. So basically our staff from Johannesburg and Cape Town can fly directly to site, which is great for the staff in terms of reduction of time and that. And the last sort of infrastructure contract that will be awarded probably by the beginning of next year is for the actual foundations for the dishes. So we'll start that in January next year, and then be finished by the end of next year. So all the infrastructure for MeerKAT will be ready by December next year. And then just an interesting fact, in terms of the array processor building, we've also made provision for, in the data rack area, we've got provision for space for MeerKAT, but we've also made provision for SKA Phase 1. So we've tried to keep in mind when we design expandability and upgradability of all the infrastructure for the SKA.